Hello, in another video I speak of the path for lightworkers from 2024 through to 2027, and I mentioned in that video that we're going to see a migration of sorts for lightworkers where they will be called to different places, integrating in different communities. This year beginning, we'll predominantly see it in 2025, maybe possibly a little bit later, but there's going to be a big push and emphasis in 2025. So Lightworkers on the move. Why are they moving? What are the key factors contributing to this great lightworker migration? So, first key factor is activating the light body of Earth. When we move to places that have a strong energetic force, a portal of sorts, and it's connected by ley lines to other portals on the Earth, we assist in activating the light body of the Earth. And this is necessary and needed for this next wave of light and this ascension of light happening on Earth. And in order to integrate this into humanity and society, we first must do it with the light body of Earth itself. So in this year, we're activating our light body, and then come 2025, we will be called to activate the light body of Earth. So if you're not interested in moving, if you feel content where you're living, maybe pursue some travel, or maybe you're already being spirit-led to experience some travel, maybe to places you never thought of before. Perhaps you're being spirit-led to a specific place. Maybe you've been there before, what have you. If you're interested, you could look into, these places that I'm interested in traveling in 2025, or even perhaps later in this year of 2024. I wonder, are there portals there? You can look up the ley lines and vortexes within these places that you're being called to, and I would bet you there's probably significance in these places that you're being called to travel to and or possibly move to. I do mention in the other video that I do believe that we will be activating new portals, and so don't necessarily judge if you're feeling called, really spirit-led to go to a place and you can't find any information online about what could be going on in that area portal-wise or lightworker-wise. I do believe that we're going to be activating new portals, as well as reactivating portals that maybe had not been worked with for quite some time. So very exciting times when it comes to the portals and the ley lines and activating light, especially coming in 2025. So that's the first key factor, is activating the light body of the Earth. Second key factor is increasing and improving quality of life. So this year was all about really assessing, what is my quality of life, where I'm living, who I'm around, the relationships I have, the career I'm in, really assessing that inner dialogue and that inner identity and those belief systems, and assessing what we want to shed, what we want to release, and what we want to move toward. In 2025, we will be moving toward that. So that's another almost like simulation or parable of sorts with this lightworker migration. If you're not physically moving, you're going to be moving into a new level of consciousness, or moving into a new way of being and experiencing your life, even if you don't move physically or literally. So increasing quality of life, we're moving into a higher, more light-filled quality of life. So many light workers struggle with elements of codependency, being a workhorse and of service, and not really assessing or addressing the needs of the self. And so this quality of life is looking at, okay, how am I behaving, but also where am I in society, in the world, in my relationships, and is this the quality of life that I want for the next 20 years? There's a strong influence these few years, 2023 to 2026, really looking at this trajectory of the next 20 years of our life. And so lightworkers will be moving to increase their quality of life, both consciously and behavior-wise, and also physically and literally. So if you're living in a place where I just have no community here, I have no quality of life, I don't enjoy the things that this area or location offers me, you will be spirit led to places that will not only allow for you to assist in activating the light body of earth and connect to community, but it will also afford you a greater quality of life. And you'll be drawn to places based on the quality of life that you see and feel and sense there. That brings me to, and I just mentioned community, so that's the third key element, community. Lightworkers are on the move because they are seeking out fellow lightworkers. It's an internal intuitive antenna that is going off right now, where we suddenly, even if we are the most introverted or hermit type light workers, we have this draw right now where we're being called and influenced and feel the need and the desire and the want and the craving to be with other light workers and to integrate in a light worker community. So those are the three key factors: activating the light body of earth, second is increasing quality of life, and the third is introducing ourselves to lightworker community and finding our fellow lightworkers. I hope this is helpful for you as you're processing your path. If you are being spirit led to move, if you're feeling trepidatious, and this allows for you to understand, the complexity of feeling drawn to move, but maybe second guessing some things. And lastly, I hope it helps motivate and give you some hope that we are coming together as light workers very soon, and we're being spirit led to places, even if it doesn't make sense in our minds. We are being spirit led by that inner light, and then that light will have fruitful reward, especially coming 2026 and 2027. So many blessings to you, and happy travels.